Greetings, greetings, greetings and salutations. I want to say big ups to each and everyone locked in right now. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the night shift to DJ Kevin Steele. So I don't know what had happened with the track as it was playing before when we got started, but the sound of Preacher kicking us off. A track called 9-Inch Banana. Want to welcome each and everyone to the broadcast. It's a night shift to DJ Kevin Steele. Healthy Love Night. Much love to all those locked in on all the platforms around the world. Big up to those on TuneIn Radio and the night shift to DJ Kevin Steele. Those locked in across the pond on One Harmony Radio. Top of the morning to you guys over there in the UK. Big up to the massive over there in New Jersey. NIE Radio, the motivator. Blessings, my brother. Much love to the New York massive. Those locked in on Island Worldwide, exhibiting the power of music. Hey, China Nicole. Gary, much love, bro. I hope you guys in New York are okay. What the craziness happening this morning. The search is on, right? For that subway shooter. Boy, I don't know what inspires some people to do some things. That's why I have real talk, where I get to examine some of those things, yeah? I want to say big ups to those who are locked in on the Foundation Radio Network, ClintonLindsay.com. Much love, Mr. Lindsay. Those on PEMGTV.com. Big ups to you. Big ups to those who are locked in on Facebook Live and those on Clubhouse. Remember, those platforms, it's only a segment broadcast. So don't get too comfortable. Come on over to kevinstew.com where you're encouraged to have acceptance through enlightenment. Jump in the stew pot. What is a stew pot, you may ask? It's what others call a chat room. Because we're fancy. We call it the stew pot. It's where we keep things interactive and bubbling. What you want, I hope she can get it. I want to say thank you to my segment sponsors. Pulse Media Group and Being in a Moment is priceless. Give them a call. 754-999-1140. What can they do for you? Everything you see here on kevinstew.com and so much more. They host kevinstew.com, that's for starters. But if you have a church service, a funeral, a party, a graduation, a seminar that you want to stream live on a secure platform, whether it is yours or theirs, they got you. Give them a call, 754-999-1140. That's 754-999-1140. Tell them Kevin Stew sent you. Thank you to Althea and her Healing Heavenly Hands. Althea is a licensed massage therapist operating out of Broad County, North Miami-Dade, and South Palm Beach counties. Go ahead and give her a call, 954-655-9000. That's 954-655-9000. She comes to you, bringing her table, her oils, and of course over 20 years massage therapy experience. Schedule your appointment today. She only has one request outside of paying her, and that is that you get off her table and go sleep somewhere else when she's done. It's called the Kevin Stew class, because I'm always falling asleep. Thank you to Reggae Global Entertainment. Reggae Global will act as your booking agents, handle your tour management, take care of your business registration, legal service referrals, music production, marketing and promotion, and so much more. Check them out at reggaeglobal.com. You can find all kinds of contact information there and services being offered. As long as you contact them and say, hey, listen, I heard about you on the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. What can you do for me? Much love to McNeil Trucking. With McNeil Trucking, your goods are in good hands. They're licensed and insured movers. Registered in the state of Florida as home movers. Give them a call, 954-406-9740. That's 954-406-9740. Tell them Kevin Stew sent you. Not one, but two. So it's Healthy Love Night. And if you haven't done so as yet, I do encourage you to call a friend, tell a friend, friends of your friends, friends of your enemies, enemies of your friends, and your enemies too. Because we're not leaving anybody out. This is information for everybody. On Healthy Love tonight, we're looking at prostate care. And some of you might be going, wait a minute, it's not prostate awareness month. Well, does it have to be? Why? Because these things only happen during the month that they are recognized? No, it happens all the time. Go ahead and ask my uncle in Jamaica. He just got out of hospital after taking care of some prostate issues. Yeah, man, it's real. And more and more, we have to wonder what it is about the prostate that there is so much concern. You know, why do we keep losing the men of our community to this a condition relating to the prostate? Big ups to Dora out of Brazil. Much love, my sister. Big ups to the Radio Gospel Crystal family. From down there in Brazil, much love to you. Yes, I can feel your hug, Dora, and I'm sending hugs back to you and your family. Much love, much love. So, what is the prostate? And maybe at this point in time, we shouldn't have to be asking the question, what is the prostate? However, because there are some people that still don't know, you know, we kind of need to talk about it and start from the basics. Let's start from the beginning. So, what is the prostate? And there are lots of us men that don't know what the prostate is, or even where it is, or what it does. So, because information is the greatest tool that we have, it's time to share some more information, right? I have a saying where I say from knowledge sprouts power, which is one of the hashtags I use. FKSP. From knowledge sprouts power. Yeah, it's not from Kevin Stew's pot, as some people think. But if you want to use that, you can use that too. So the prostate is a small gland that is part of the male reproductive system. It's supposed to be about the shape and size of a walnut. It rests just below the bladder and in front of the rectum, and it surrounds part of the urethra, which is the tube in the penis that carries urine from the bladder. Now, the prostate helps people, well, it helps to make some of the fluid in semen, which carries sperm from your testes when you ejaculate. Now, it's important to know that as you age, your prostate can become larger. And it's a normal part of aging for most men. By the time you reach age 40, your prostate might have gone from the size of a walnut to the size of an apricot. By the time you reach 60, funny enough, it might become the size of a lemon. Because it surrounds part of the urethra, the enlarged prostate can squeeze that particular tube. So what will happen if it does? Well, that causes problems when you try to pee. And typically, you won't see these problems until you're about 50 or older, but they can start earlier. I'm testament to that. How long ago was this? Could have been 3, maybe 4 years ago. I had prostatitis. And I was like, yo, what is this that is going on with me? Went to the doctor, did blood tests, had to go see a urologist, and it was diagnosed that I had prostatitis. And as a result, I got medication for it, and I took the medication, it cleared up, I was good to go again. But when I looked into it, I realized, but this is something that can happen to any male at any given time. You don't have to be old for it to happen. Now, I'm one who pays a little bit more attention to things like that, because here's how it goes. My father, his brother, their father, all went with some of the same symptoms relating to prostate cancer. Yep. And then here came my uncle last week, having to go to the hospital to do a prostate related procedure. Now, when I say my uncle, all the men that's direct bloodline to me on my father's side are now gone. So there was my father, his brother, their father. This uncle is on my mother's side. So now I have it on both sides, for sure. Does it mean that I am going to end up being victim to prostate issues? Well, I already had my bout with it. I had prostatitis, and that's all I'm claiming. And I'm claiming it because it already happened, not because it hasn't happened yet. So outside of that, I'm going to just die of old age. No prostate issues for me. Just so that everyone knows, I'm declaring it right now. If I didn't declare it before, I'm declaring it now, right? But going back to the information, as per webmd.com, you might hear a doctor or nurse call a condition benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH for short, if it is not cancerous. So if there's issues with the prostate that is not cancer related, you'll hear them talk about BPH, benign prostatic hyperplasia. Now, BPH is common and cannot be prevented. Well, as at right now, that it is not known how to prevent it. Age and family history of BPH are two things that increase the chances that you might get it. Some 8 out of every 10 men eventually develop an enlarged prostate. 8 out of 10. About 90% of men over the age of 85 will have BPH. About 30% of men will find their symptoms bothersome. If you have trouble starting to urinate or have to go a lot, especially at night, these could be signals that you have an enlarged prostate. Other signs might include the fact that your bladder doesn't empty completely after you pee, or you feel the need to go out of the blue with no sensation of buildup. You may stop and start several times as you're going through the flow, or you have to strain to get any flow going. Some of these symptoms I experienced when I had prostatitis, which is an inflammation of the prostate gland. Now, it's important that you see your doctor if you have early symptoms of BPH. Although rare, it can lead to serious problems such as kidney or bladder damage. It's rare, but it can happen. A larger prostate doesn't mean you'll have more or worse symptoms, though. It's different for each person. In fact, some men with very large prostates have very few, if any, issues at all. But your doctor should be aware either way, which is why it is recommended that there are regular prostate checks, right? Now, your doctor handles your condition depending on the details of your case, your age, how much trouble it is causing, etc. And treatments vary. They can go from watchful waiting, where if you have an enlarged prostate but you're not bothered by any symptoms, you may be advised merely to get an annual checkup, which might include a variety of tests. Then you have lifestyle changes, and this could include cutting back on how much you drink at night before bedtime, especially drinks with alcohol or caffeine. It could mean you get some medication. So common treatments of BPH are alpha blockers, which ease BPH symptoms, and what's called 5-alpha reductase inhibitors, or 5-ARIs, which help shrink the prostate. Now, many men may take them together. The FDA now requires labels on the 5-ARIs to include a warning that they may be linked to an increased chance of a serious form of prostate cancer, which is really interesting because here it is, again, medication that is designed to help with one condition causing a more serious condition. So you have to ask the question, okay, so why? Now, these medications are dutasteride and finasteride. So the dutasteride is Avodart, and the finasteride is Propecia or Proscar. So if you're looking at medication, if you have any of these medications, That's what it's for. The combination pill, Jalin, is also contains dutasteride as one of its ingredients. Now, another thing that may be done is surgery. Men with severe symptoms who haven't been helped by any other treatment may then turn to surgery. But of course, you're going to have to talk to your doctor about possible risks and outcomes. Prostatitis, like I had mentioned earlier, is an infection or inflammation of the prostate. And it's not the same as BPH, though some of the symptoms are similar. It can affect men in their late teens, well into their old age. And the symptoms include trouble passing urine, chills or fever, sexual problems, of which I actually only had one, which is the trouble passing urine. That was my issue. And it was, like I said, real scary. Now, the treatment of this usually includes antibiotics, which I had gotten. And there was one other thing that I had gotten. If I could only remember. Yeah, you see, it was so long ago. But if you have recently had a catheter or other medical instrument put into your urethra, you have a higher chance of getting bacterial prostatitis. Some sexually transmitted diseases, such as chlamydia, may also cause ongoing infection and inflammation. Outside of that, it can just happen. It can just flare up. Your doctor can use a variety of tests to check on the condition of your prostate. A few of them include what most Jamaican men have always feared when it comes to going to the doctor. Growing up as a boy in Jamaica, prostate exams was one of the things that it was like, if you didn't fear a prostate exam, something was wrong with you. And looking back at that right now, I think it's a great disservice that was done to me and others in my era, and even those before me that were of that mindset. Because, they say ignorance is bliss. This type of ignorance causes blisters. It's not comfortable at all. It's no fun. So if we encourage our young men and we talk about it openly, to make sure to look about our prostate health from early, then we can possibly prevent some of these things that we're going through, because some of it are you have lifestyle related causes, you have diet related causes, and I say they are causes because when you look at treatment types, they include or can include lifestyle changes or diet changes. So if we bend the tree from its young, so to speak, then we're in a better condition, right? It puts us in a better place. So some of the tests, digital rectal exam, and this is where the doctor puts on a glove and gently inserts one finger into your rectum to check the size and shape of your prostate. They check for things such as size, firmness, and any lumps. Now, here's a really interesting thing to this. Clearly, these doctors know exactly what they're doing, because I had this exam done and I didn't even realize that it was that quick an exam. So of course I had my reservations, being a young Jamaican man. I had it worked out that Dr. J Love would have been the one to do my digital rectal exam. And some of you might know Dr. J Love as the very first person to start Healthy Love with me some 11 years ago. She is my chiropractor and a very good friend. And I had spoken with her, and I'm like, listen, doc, you know, I'm approaching that age, where I'm gonna need to do this, and are you certified? Is that something that falls under your umbrella? Because it has to be someone I trust, you know, that kind of a thing. But if you can't trust your doctor, male, female, whomever, old, young, whomever they are, why are you going to that doctor? And listen, your health, that's between you and your doctor, really. So you want to take care of it? Go do what you need to do. There's no other way. Well, it's one of the easiest ways to check and see, to make sure that all is well. There is the prostate specific antigen test, the PSA test. And it's a blood test that checks the amount of protein that is produced by prostate cells. Higher levels may be a sign of cancer. By themselves, it's not proof that you have prostate cancer. Higher levels could also point to an enlarged prostate or prostatitis, as in the case of me. But levels may be low even with men who have prostate cancer. So you want to discuss the results of your tests with your doctor. Just so that you know, the phone lines are open. 773-789-STEW, 773-789-7839. That's 773-789-7839. Call, text, WhatsApp, Telegram, they all work. Drop me a line, share a word with me. Brother to brother, iron sharpens iron. Even a sister can call in and tell of her experience, because women have men in their lives. Some of them have gone through similar situations as me. Some have gone through even more trying or traumatic situations, such as prostate cancers and death. So they've been there. They've experienced being in that environment. But if even as a man, you want to share your views, your opinions, what has your experience, go ahead and call, because it's again the ideal way for us to learn and grow together and to actually heal our community. So there is cancer screening that is available. Screen and it can be a little bit controversial. You may read different kinds of advice and guidance from various sources. Talk to your doctor. And when you talk to that doctor, get a second opinion. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with getting a second opinion too. Some people feel like they're cheating on their doctors because they went and got a second opinion. No, go get a second opinion. It doesn't really matter. You're paying the doctor for a service. It's not for free. You're paying for a service. So you can get a second opinion on that service, because what? You are the important individual here, not them. So if you hurt their feelings, big whoop. If they decide to not take you on as a patient anymore, find a new doctor. And this is the kind of mindset that we need to be going into these doctors' offices with. Yeah, they may be friendly, but if they're your doctor, they're not there to be your friend. Because at times they're going to have to tell you some news that you don't want to hear. And it doesn't mean that they're not your friend if they're telling you news you don't want to hear. Those are the ones that you'd want to keep around, to give it to you real, right? The American Cancer Society, it says men should talk to their doctors about the benefits, risks, and limits of prostate cancer screening before deciding whether to be tested. This discussion should take place around age 50 for men with an average chance of prostate cancer. about age 45 for men with higher chances of the condition. And this includes African Americans and men who have a father, brother, or son who have been diagnosed with prostate cancer at age 65 or younger. I fall in that category. At age 40, for men who have had one or more, had more than one first degree relative, a father, brother, son diagnosed with prostate cancer at an early age. Now, the American Urological Association says that men aged 55 to 69 who are considering screening should talk with their doctor about the risks and benefits of testing and make the decision based on their personal situation and needs. The group does not suggest screening for men 39 and younger. Men who are 40 to 54 have only an average chance of getting cancer. A routine interval of 2 years or more should be preferred over yearly tests in those men who have decided on screening after talking with their doctor. Now, compared with annual screening, it is expected that 2-year intervals give you most of the benefits and reduce false positive results. Routine PSA screening is not recommended for men older than 70 or for any man who is expected to live only 10 to 15 more years. Well, so we're limiting people's lifespans, no? The U.S. Preventative Services Task Force recommends that men aged 55 to 69 who are considering screening should talk with their doctor about the risks and benefits of testing and make the decision based on their personal situations and needs. Routine PSA screening is not recommended for men older than 70. Okay. So that gives us a general idea of what the prostate is, where it is located, some of the things that we go through when dealing with prostate issues, some of the recommended treatments, some of the recommended screenings, as just a general overview. Hey, cuz, how you doing? Welcome to the broadcast. You know, as I was telling the story earlier, that my father, my uncle, my grandfather, all were casualties of prostate-related illness. And, you know, because you and I can share our stories, you know, based on what we've gone through with that, having that experience, you know. You with Uncle Lenny and me with my father. Although I was there when Uncle Lenny was going through his, I was there when Daddy, or our grandfather, was going through his. You know, we can tell stories of that. And here now, my uncle on my mother's side, my grandmother's firstborn, last week having to go into the hospital and do a prostate related procedure because he had was having issues. So people find it, we have a way in Jamaica to be hush hush when it comes to medical conditions. And I talk about the way that we do it in Jamaica because that is the way I know firsthand. Since moving to the United States, I see where people, it's hit or miss. Some of them keep secrets, some of them are forthcoming with the information. But all in all, you have people around you that care about you. You yourself need to know, and they need to know, because if you can't do something as a result of whatever it is that is ailing you, they should know what is going on so that they can help you. Don't try to keep it a secret, because it's not benefiting anyone. Not you, not them. This is Healthy Love, and tonight we're looking at prostate care. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk some more. Just as a reminder, though, as we go off into the break, I want to let you know, coming up this Saturday is Rhythms of the Heart, and this is happening at Eats 876 Restaurant, downtown Fort Lauderdale. The address is 627 South Andrews Avenue, and this is a GMAT Music Solutions presentation. Now, it'll be live music provided by Saxy. It says Fitzroy Big Sax. And there is a guitar player. You're looking at the flyer, right? What's his name again? But yeah. So wait, I have all the information here. The screen that you are looking at, I can't see all the information on that screen. I can tell you that right now. So just to let you know, give you all the information. I don't want to mess it up. Zion is his name. Zion will be performing, and Big Sax, Fitzroy Minot, will be performing. Doors open at 8 p.m. Tickets are available at Eventbrite. You can get your pre-sold tickets. It's only $10 at Eventbrite. On Eventbrite, you can get your tickets there. And there's free parking. There's ample parking. And it's an event that you don't want to miss. So it's live music along with a DJ. Yours truly will be the DJ in the building this Saturday for Rhythms of the Heart. So you don't want to miss it. Call your friends, tell everybody. Friends of your friends of your enemies, enemies of your friends, and your enemies too. We're talking about everybody. Everybody can come and enjoy themselves, right? All right, come on down. Rhythms of the Heart, happening this Saturday, September. I don't know where my mind is. April 16, 8 p.m., 627 South Andrews Avenue. It's called Eats 876.
Pulse Media Group, innovative streaming and recording, has done it again. A new way to get your business in full view of your neighborhood consumer through AdShare TV. It's available in your neighborhood today. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. Become a host today and place a TV monitor in a strategic location so it's easy to see. Get a 1-minute video ad or longer that plays anywhere in our network. Can't be a host? No problem. For a few dollars, we'll run your 30-second video ad. A host can run announcement specials like buy one get one free or discount ads. Let's turn your flyers into a 30-second video with music or a voiceover, or let us create and run your video ad with a spokesperson. Take advantage of our early enrollment discount. Join us today. Your ad will be seen at least 30 times per day in your AdShare TV neighborhood. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. AdShare TV, part of Pulse Media Group.
Today in school, I learned a lot. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me. In English, I learned that I'm disgusting. And in physics, I learned that I'm a loser.
Today in school, I learned that I'm ugly and useless. And in gym, I learned that I'm pathetic and a joke. In history, I learned that I'm trash.
Today in school, I learned that I have no friends. In English, I learned that I make people sick. And at lunch, I learned that I sit on my own because I smell. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes
In biology, I learned that I'm fat and stupid. And in math, I learned that I'm trash.
The only thing I didn't learn in school today.
The only thing I didn't learn today.
The only thing I didn't learn
is why no one ever helps.
Kids witness bullying every day. They want to help, but they don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov. A message from the Ad Council.
Reggae Global Entertainment presents the brand new self-titled album from Yishka with 9 great songs. Oh, Baby, Let Me Love You.
Oh, baby.
Be Grateful for Life.
Be grateful for life.
Shake You Down.
Girl, I wanna shake you
What else can I do?
What else can I do?
Babe, Come Over.
Baby, come over.
My. It's our time.
It's our time. You know I love you.
For your love.
For your love. I would do anything.
I'm Falling.
I'm falling. In love again.
Yishka. 9 great songs. Available on all streaming platforms.
You sure look good tonight.
Available now.
Hey, I'm representing for DJ Kevin Stew, working on the night shift radio show. Won't go changing like the weather, just to please the devil never. Will DJ Kevin Stew sell his soul? That's a word and honor. It's Christine representing word and honor. Still I say DJ Kevin Stew.
Be grateful for life. Give thanks for each day that you're here. I know sometimes it's rough, still you gotta face the day. So be strong. The time is now, so you gotta do your best. Hey, and stand tall. Greet each day, hey, in your own way. Hey, never give up, no. Gotta live up, yo. Be grateful for life. Give thanks for each day that you're here. Be grateful for life. Give thanks for each day that you're here. Imagine the life you want. Keep it in your mind. Don't let go. No. Surround yourself with people who will help you on your climb. You gotta stay strong, you know. Be grateful for life. Give thanks for each day that you're here. Be grateful for life. Give thanks for each day that you're here. Just remember to love yourself and give.
Welcome back to the broadcast. It's Healthy Love Night, right here on the night shift with DJ Kevin Steele. Track in the background.
Never give up, no.
This is Yishka. And the title is called, the title of the track, Be Grateful for Life.
Give thanks for
from the self-titled album Yishka.
That you're here. Be grateful for life.
Yeah, cause
for
April 16 is a day that we will never forget, for real.
Be grateful for life. Give thanks for
which is why we're reminded to be grateful for life, even the life of those that have already transitioned.
be grateful.
We need to be grateful for the time that we got to spend with them. You know, we get to be grateful that we can live on and share their stories so they can live on through us. You know what I mean? 773-789-STEW gets you in touch. 773-789-7839. You can call, text, WhatsApp, Telegram. Any of those methods work with getting in touch, and you can contact me live. You can remain anonymous. Of course, you can jump into the stew pot on kevinstew.com. You remain anonymous there. You don't need to register. You don't need to give your firstborn an internal organ or a blood sacrifice. Nothing like that. Just go to kevinstew.com and you are there. Change your number to a name if you want to. Remain anonymous if you want to. That's fine. All right? Cool. So we're looking at prostate care tonight, and we're continuing to look at prostate care. And there's quite a bit of information that I have that we can go through. So with recognizing what the prostate is and some of the issues that we go through with the prostate, men and women closely related to men that have the issues, because, you know, let's face it, you know, women and children, they have to deal with it too once they're in the household, or once they have that close family member that have gone through it or dealing with it. So what are some tips to have a better prostate, or to maintain better prostate health? Urologic oncologist Dr. Gerald Wang explains how prostate cancer is preventable and offers steps men can take to improve their prostate health, as according to Health Matters. And in this particular article, he says, after skin cancer, prostate cancer is the most common cancer among American men. But this disease can be prevented with simple lifestyle changes, or if detected early. An adult male who follows dietary guidelines, schedules regular checkups, and receives recommended screenings can live a longer and healthier life. To raise awareness about preventable conditions among men, Dr. Wang offers 8 tips for a healthier prostate. You ready? Cool. Let's go. 1. Maintain a healthy weight. Obesity is linked to several prostate health issues, including prostate cancer. A balanced diet and consistent exercise are important for a healthy prostate and maintaining a healthy weight. 2. You can eat more veggies. A diet rich in green leafy vegetables is important for a healthy prostate. Vitamins and antioxidants found in vegetables keep you and your prostate healthy. So try to add some lettuce. Romaine is among the most nutritious of them. Some spinach, kale, broccoli. Add these to your diet. Add them to your meals every day. Reduce the consumption of red meat. Now, heavy consumption of red meat has been associated with PHIP, chemical compound released when red meat is charred, which can cause an increased risk of prostate cancer. So, you know, those who like to do grilling, yeah, they're charring meat. So if you're grilling a lot of red meat, you know, hey, can you see the connection here? By eating red meat only on special occasions, you can reduce the risk that's associated with prostate issues, prostate cancer specifically. Know your risk and get tested is number 4. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, prostate cancer screening recommendations differ depending on whether you're in a high risk or an average risk group. Men with a higher risk of developing prostate cancer include African Americans, people of Scandinavian descent, and anyone who has 2 or more family members who were diagnosed with prostate cancer. If you are in a high risk group, you should consider getting screened for prostate cancer starting at age 40. Men who are at normal risk are encouraged to consider screenings starting at age 55. I've already started my screenings. Exercise regularly, which I tend to do that too. Exercise has a preventative effect on many conditions that affect prostate health. Even 30 minutes of moderate activity each day, like a brisk walk or jog, can have far-reaching health benefits. So get your exercise in. Hydrate daily. Drinking water is essential for prostate and overall health. On average, it is recommended to consume at least 8 cups of water daily. Be sure to drink water during and after exercise. One of the things that I remembered Dr. J telling us back in the day, and you know, we still talk about it when we talk today. The whole 8 glasses thing, you know, it's on an average. If you take your weight though, and wait, how did I do it? Because I just started drinking water all the time, so that formula went out my head. It was divide your weight by 2, and that's the amount of ounces of water that you should be drinking. So no matter what your weight is, you divide that by 2 and drink that amount of water in ounces. Next thing to do on this list is manage stress. Now, if there's anything that in our community today we have to be dealing with, it is stress. We are a stressed out group of people. And so we need to be managing our stress. Although stress may not directly cause prostate issues, long-term stress can weaken the immune system and alter your hormone balance. This now can make you susceptible to disease. Meditation is a great way to ease daily pressures and can also help to improve your mental health. So consider some of these stress relieving techniques. Play a sport, walk a little bit. Anything that takes you away from the cause of your stress. Maybe you need to stop for a moment and recognize what is causing you stress. How about that? It could be a job, it could even be your family. Don't rule them out. Take a moment, separate from it, take some time for yourself, stop the stressing. Another thing to do is to stop smoking. Smoking contributes to some of the leading causes of death in men. The carbon monoxide in tobacco attaches to red blood cells until the cells die, which can cause prostate cancer and other diseases. If you're a smoker, talk to your doctor about the best plan to quit, or just recognize that you need to quit and do it. How about that? You know, you really don't need to go to a doctor for that, because you're talking about habits. Habits are formed and broken on a regular. It just takes repetition. So let's repeatedly move away from the smoking. If you know that you are at risk for something like prostate cancer and you're a smoker, you're pretty much just signing your death certificate. Let's not do that. You know, let's live long, healthy lives for ourselves and our children. Because the next generation coming up have to deal with some of this. The food that we're eating on a regular right now is not the food of yesteryear. So it's not as nutritious as it used to be. There are a lot more added things, hormones, antibiotics, preservatives, all of these additional things that are being put in the food. So they're moving away from being whole food to something else. And it is contributing to a decline of the health of a community. Accept it or not, I am not taking my talk back. That is a big contributor to the downward spiral of our health, to the decline of our health as a community. So the sooner we can get back to a more wholesome type of living as it relates to our diets, especially, then the better off it is that we'll be. It's Healthy Love. We're on the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. Thank you to the affiliates: One Harmony Radio, NIE Radio, Island Worldwide, PEMG TV, the Foundation Radio Network, ClintonLindsay.com, WGLRO, Olewap Radio, Dusik Media Group, Zeno FM. Much love to all of you guys. Truly appreciate love you. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk some more. We're looking at prostate care as we go through the night shift tonight. Call your friends. There's still time. Friends of your friends, friends of your enemies, enemies of your friends, and your enemies too. Call everybody up. Share the information with them. Right? Cool. We'll be back after these few messages. And then we talk some more and we'll get into musical therapy. Yeah, we're going to have some musical therapy tonight. All right? Cool. Matthew 28:19 says, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations." With this in mind and encouragement received during a South Florida media conference, The Church Links was birthed. The Church Links is an interdenominational worship service portal for churches, providing the tools to spread the word through technology in a cost-effective way. The Church Links, www.dahchurchlinx.com. Your links to worship and praise.
Making great music is one thing, sharing it with the world, that's another. Let the professionals at Reggae Global Entertainment help you to another level. Specializing in artist management, booking, public relations and marketing, and promotion, Reggae Global Entertainment can help you with event planning, websites, photography, and video production, press releases, legal services, and graphic design. They can even help you with music production, so you can get the sound that you want every time. Call Reggae Global Entertainment at 954-804-8199. That's 804-8199. Or visit them online at reggaeglobalentertainment.com. Teddy Greaves Jr. with 6 brand new songs out now on his brand new EP, Teddy Greaves Jr. with songs you know and love like Can You Stop the Rain? Can you stop the rain? One Last Cry. Can't Get Over You. Wait Too Long. You and I. And One Last Cry, the acoustic version. Teddy Greaves Jr. Now available on all major digital platforms. Teddy Greaves Jr.
When being in the moment is priceless, consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulsemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.
Yes. Akar Mantino, I'm making notes right now. You are locked in to DJ Kevin Stew on the night shift.
Give us the weapon to keep them quiet, so that we could keep on moving and don't cause no riot. Sing it. My God will never let us down. Sing it one more time now. My God will never let us down. Be not afraid, right, queens and kings. From dangerous and armed with rock, stone and sling. Break down their walls, the wicked them must fall. Just work hard, keep the faith, 'cause Jah is with us all. My God will never let us down. Sing it one more time now. The Lord is my light. Whom shall I fear? My God will never let us down. The enemy can't defeat us, no way. The enemy cannot beat us, no way. All that they try, it doesn't matter. When my God arrives, the enemies of his scatter. No, 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 no.
Music from the Tugorific one,
God will never
Twiggy.
down. Sing one more time, na, 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 na.
Track called Never Let Us Down. Welcome back to the broadcast. It's a night shift with DJ Kevin Stew, Healthy Love Night. Tonight we're looking at prostate care. Much love, Gary.
From the whale, when we're disobedient, we still don't fail.
Big ups to the Island Worldwide family.
So we don't fall in our sinking sand, yeah.
So we mentioned eating or having a better diet to contribute to our better health, and as it relates to men and our topic tonight being prostate care, a healthier prostate. So what are some of the top foods that is recommended that we eat as men to take care of our prostate? According to the Prostate Cancer Foundation, they say cruciferous vegetables are definitely to be on the list. Now, we mentioned that earlier, and I just want to reiterate that. Now, this class of vegetables includes cabbage, bok choy, kale, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, spinach, callaloo, all of those. They are high in antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, phytochemicals. Broccoli is often hailed as the prostate superfood and contains glucoraphanin and a phytochemical, which researchers suggest can convert to substances that potentially target and prevent cancer cell growth. Studies suggest that eating cruciferous vegetables can lower inflammation, which is related to your risk of getting prostate cancer. Well, also other types of cancers, so it's not just for men. Berries are also on this list. Oxidative stress is what scientists call the incremental damage that builds up over many years. It's caused by free radicals, which are toxic byproducts of metabolism. When uncontrolled, free radicals wreak havoc on the body by stealing electrons, causing oxidative damage to cells and DNA. Damaged DNA cannot replicate properly, potentially leading to cancerous changes in cells. Antioxidants help to neutralize and remove free radicals from the body, and berries are a great source, particularly strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. These fruits offer up powerful antioxidants known as anthocyanins. So get your berries in there. Now, fish is also on the list. Some people, have an aversion to fish, so they say swimmers. Just the word, not the actual animal. Anyway, it's a Jamaican thing. Now, certain fish, especially cold water fish like salmon, sardines, and trout, these provide good fats. These fats don't trigger inflammation in the same way as saturated animal fats, like your beef fat. Over the past few years, scientists have begun to see inflammation within the prostate as a dangerous condition that can make it easier for cancer to take hold. Interestingly, not all fish is created equal. One study led by Harvard scientist Fred Tabung and Edward Giovannucci examined the relationship between diet and inflammation and found that canned tuna, shrimp, lobster, scallops, and other fish were more inflammatory than dark meat fish, like your salmon or your red snapper. Who knew? But what's interesting is canned salmon is not on that list. Canned tuna is. Must be the sodium content, right? Think about it. If you are not wild about fish, I don't know. Well, some people just aren't. Then you can try other plant-based proteins. One study that followed 4,577 men with localized prostate cancer over a 24-year period found that participants who replaced animal fat with vegetable fat had a lower risk of dying from their cancer. So, something to consider right there. Then there are cooked tomatoes. Tomatoes are one food that's been on prostate cancer researchers' radar for a very long time. And the reason for that is lycopene. It is another powerful antioxidant and is found in the cell walls of tomatoes. The cooking process loosens the bond, making it easier for our bodies to access the antioxidant and send it to the prostate. Dr. Mucci notes when a man eats a diet high in lycopene, for some reason, lycopene levels in the prostate go up. Tomato paste, tomato sauce, and tomato juice can help our bodies make the most of this nutritional superstar. Even better, cook your tomatoes in olive oil, which helps the body to absorb lycopene. And for those of you that are wondering about the olive oil and the cooking, they're recommending cooking the tomato in olive oil because how olive oil breaks down, it is not recommended that you apply a lot of heat for extended periods of time to olive oil. So you basically just cutting up your tomatoes and just giving it a quick little fry up. So it's not a long-term high heat cook in the olive oil. So that way you're getting the best of both. You're getting the best of the olive oil and the best of the tomatoes. Just a little bit of a cooking tip there. Then there's coffee and tea. Well, some like coffee, some like tea. You may have heard about green tea as a source of antioxidants such as catechins, which are believed to be anti-carcinogenic and anti-mutagenic. A systemic review of multiple studies published in Medicine, Baltimore, suggested that men who drank 7 cups of green tea per day had a decreased risk of prostate cancer. I can tell you, I'm not drinking that much tea in any given day. I barely drink tea as it is. I'm more of a milk drinker. And my milk of choice is nut milk, whether it be almond milk or oat milk. Not animal milk. You may be more surprised to find coffee on this particular list, though. So it's coffee and tea, right? Coffee is looking more and more promising, says Dr. Mucci. There are now a number of studies that suggest drinking coffee regularly, 1 or 2 cups a day, can help prevent prostate cancer. Again, you need to be careful because we looked at coffee as on the naughty list of some other ailments before, even looking at hypertension and diabetes. You have to watch out for the coffee in these conditions. So it's a fine line to walk when it comes to the caffeine. Coffee and tea offer an important segue into the topic of what not to eat. And at the top of that list is actually sugar. And if you're going to drink coffee and tea, make sure to keep the sugar at a minimum, which means staying away from the double cream, pre-sweetened lattes from your favorite coffee chain. And again, we had talked about hypertension and diabetes and the effects of sugar on the brain. We've talked about this. We've addressed this in previous broadcasts over the last 3-4 episodes. So take these things into consideration. Yeah? Now, there are some natural ways to keep your prostate happy and healthy. According to McCarthyMed.net, a prostate healthy diet, which is what we spent the last 15 minutes or so talking about, will help, definitely help. So your leafy greens, your berries, your fish, these recommended, highly recommended. Staying active, high up there on the list also. Staying active promotes a healthy body overall, and while improving mood and cognition, it helps to keep circulation going. Studies show that men who get regular physical activity have a lower risk of benign prostatic hyperplasia, the BPH, and prostate cancer. In the case of a packed schedule, something as simple as walking for 30 minutes a day can make a huge difference. Consume more green tea and coffee. Green tea is dubbed by many as one of the healthiest drinks in the world, since the beverage is loaded with antioxidants. And having a few cups a day is a great way to cleanse the body. Talk to the Asians. They're drinking tea all the time. And coffee. We just talked about these two just now. Manage your mental health. Men, manage your mental health. I don't think I can stress this enough, because we deal with a lot of mental stress, right? And stress is a precursor to many illnesses. Men who have difficulty dealing with pressure and anxiety produce hormones that encourage prostate growth over time. So me, I am one that my brother-in-law would tell you, yeah, whenever Kevin is stressing, everybody knows. He doesn't hide it well, and he doesn't deal with it well. Well, that was the old me. I think I've improved quite a bit over the last few years, being more mindful of what is happening in my environment and recognizing how much control I have over it. So, anyone else can take that information and run with it any which way they want to. Now, with that being said, prioritizing mental health will help avoid prostate-related issues. Believe it or not. When handling stressful situations, getting in touch with loved ones can make a huge difference to one's mental and physical health. Also, getting away from loved ones could provide the same result, because they may be the cause of the stress. It doesn't mean that you don't love them. It just means that at that particular time, you may not be liking them a whole lot. So just take yourself away just for a moment. Recharge, reset, and go at it again. We talked about smoking and moving away from that. And it's important that you try to break the habit, because not only as it relates to prostate health, but you're talking about lung health also. And you're talking about the health of those around you. Consider them also, and the environment. So let's try to move away from the smoking, right, men? Get your regular prostate checkups. You cannot leave that out. Get your regular checkups. And one that is there's a lot of back and forth related to this one, no pun intended. Frequent ejaculations. Whether it happens during intercourse or through masturbation, several studies show that frequent ejaculation may have a positive effect on the prostate. Men in their 40s who ejaculate 21 or more times in a month, on average, are 32% less likely to develop prostate cancer than those who do it for 7. So, more research, they say, is required to support this claim, but the statistic indicates that sexual activity may play a massive role in keeping a healthy prostate. But not just sexual activity, but orgasmic sexual activity. So the ejaculation is important. And I guess this is the exercising of the Kegel muscles, the exercising of the bladder in conjunction with the prostate, to help the organs in the pelvic area work and to be at their optimal, hence keeping away cancer-forming cells. So, yeah, there are some that say, there's no definitive proof that works. There's nothing that guarantees that, frequent ejaculation will be helpful to men. Well, there are some studies that say it is helpful to men. So until it can be proven otherwise, that there is no help to men from this source, I say go with it. And maybe with going with it, we get to live one more day
Last night I had
with a happy, healthy prostate.
a wish was granted just for me. It could be for anything.
Kicking off our musical therapy tonight, the sound of Marty Dread working out with Sly and Robbie.
I simply
Their rendition of One More Day.
with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, baby, I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still for one more day with you. First thing I do is pray for time to crawl. Unplug the telephone, turn the TV off. I'd hold you every second, say a million I love yous. That's what I do with one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, baby, I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still for one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, baby, I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still for one more day with you. Last night I had a crazy dream. A wish was granted just for me. It could be for anything. I didn't ask for money or a mansion in Malibu. I simply wished for one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, baby, I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still for one more day with you.
I'm gonna tell my friends about you. Tell them about the things that you do to me. Tell them you're my best boy and the best you'll always be. You'll always be. Tell them you're everything that's good, so good to me. I wanna be always close to you. To give a helping hand if ever you're in need. I want to be always so close to you. To you, yeah. Don't have to try you out for sight. You fit my heart, comfortable and warm. Without you, what would life be? Tell them you're my best boy and the best you'll always be. You'll always be. I wanna be always close to you. To give a helping hand if ever you're in need. I want to be always so close to you. To you, yeah. Oh, baby, you're the best, you're the best. I wanna be always close to you. To give a helping hand if ever you're in need. I want to be
sound of Empress Unique. A track called I'll Always Love You. Before that, we heard from Miss Joanna Marie. A track called My Best Boy. Son of China Nicole. A track called Butterflies.
Oh, here comes the butterflies. Oh, baby, take me for a ride. When I'm with you, no babies. Confirmations, please, oh baby. And it's a feeling I cannot hide.
Something really special for me. I want you to please me. I want to please you every time we get around each other.
Oh, here comes the butterfly.
Oh, here comes the butterfly.
Oh, baby, take me for a ride.
Take me for a ride.
When I'm with you, no babies. Confirmations, please, oh baby. And it's a feeling I cannot hide. I get butterflies.
Come and see me, come and see me. Baby, 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 just come and see me. Give me that feeling, sweet, sweet feeling. Come and see me, come and see me. Baby, just why don't you come and see me? Give me that feeling, sexy, sexy feeling, sexy, sexy feeling.
Oh, here comes the butterfly.
Oh, here comes the butterfly.
Oh, baby, take me for a ride.
Take me for a ride.
When I'm with you, no babies. Confirmations, please, oh baby.
Confirmation.
It's a feeling I cannot hide. I get butterflies.
Are you ready? Are you ready for something real? Something you
can really, really feel me for a lifetime, over and over. I get butterflies.
Oh, baby, take me for a ride.
Take me for a ride.
When I'm with you, information's please, oh baby. It's a feeling I cannot hide. I get
The first thing that I saw, my eyes popped open. Overwhelming beauty.
This is the sound of Maurice Gregory. A track called What a Feeling.
Right next to you. True, I've never felt nothing like this. I'm just losing myself. This feeling keeps growing stronger. Hey, I know you waited for a long time. I waited for you to be mine. What a feeling, what a feeling. Hey, I know you waited for a long time. I waited for you to be mine. What a feeling, what a feeling. I'm stalling. I'm savoring each moment, oh my darling. I feel I'm levitating while I'm falling. Oh, I keep falling for you, only you. Truth, I've never felt nothing like this. I'm just losing myself. This feeling keeps growing stronger. Hey, I know you waited for a long time. I waited for you to be mine. What a feeling, what a feeling. Hey, I know you waited for a long time. I waited for you to be mine. What a feeling, what a feeling. Oh gosh, it's basic. When you find the one for you, embrace it. Cause time is of the essence, so don't waste it. You shouldn't waste it. No more. No more. Truth, I've never felt nothing like this. I'm just losing myself. This feeling keeps growing stronger. Never find nobody like you. Like you. Like you. What a feeling. What a feeling. Never find nobody like you. I know you waited for a long time. I waited for you to be mine. What a feeling. What a feeling.
You can call me Johnson. To keep the kids for a day or two.
This is the sound of Suzanne Sultry.
The early flight exploring.
Her rendition of If You're Not Back in Love by Monday.
Just the way that you used to do.
Then what? Then what, Suzanne?
Have them serve and bring you breakfast. Make love all through the day. If you're not back in love by Monday, then you can go your separate way.
Oh, then that. Okay.
Not back in love by Monday. You can't say you didn't try. But before you bury me your love, just make sure you let it die. Sleep a few nights together. Say the things you used to say.
zone of Mr. Robinson himself, Ed Robinson, with one of the poorest people. Remember, you can catch Ed on Reggae Global Radio on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesdays from 3 to 7, and Thursdays from 5 to 7. And do remember to check out the Reggae Global Squad Live. Brand new episode coming out tomorrow night. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and share on YouTube. The Reggae Global Squad Live. This is the sound of Tony Roy.
I love you. I just want you to know I never go astray.
A track called Honey, I Love You.
No way. I really, really love you. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Honey, I love you. More than words can say, yeah. Honey, I love you. I just want you to know I never go astray. I never treat you bad. No way. 'Cause I really, really love you. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, ooh-wee. I go to work and I come back here. I've got no time for no foolish play. 'Cause in your arms I wanna stay. It don't matter what time of day. It don't matter what your friends may say. 'Cause no matter what they do, yes, my love for you is true. And for me there's no wrong with you. I love you more than words can say, yes. Honey, I love you. I just want you to know I never go astray. I never treat you bad. No way. Really, really love you. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Things you do are so real and sincere. Yeah, that's why I'm really here. Been with me through the neck of storm. Why should I leave now the things that come? When in the winter you get me warm. So you see why I wanna be in your arms. Ooh-wee, oh yes.
softness. Comfort me through all this madness. Woman's own, you know you. I'm born again.
This is the sound of Sadiki working out to the Twiggerific one. Twiggy. The rendition of With You I'm Born Again. This man here was my guest last night. His name is Tony Chin. The track is called Only For You. From the album All About Love.
You're the only one on my mind. I can't live without you. And I never hurt you. My love for you is so very true. I never gonna give you up, my love. I never gonna give you up. You made me a better man, like no other human can. I'll be by your side and be your guide and make things right for you and I. Only for you, my love. Only for you. You're my shining star, that's what you are. I'll give the world to you if you ask me to. I can't live without you. I will never leave you as long as you love me true. I'll be there for you. I'm never gonna give you up, my love. I'm never gonna give you up. I'll always be here for you. Going through, I'll be by your side and be your guide and make things right for you and I. Only for you, my love. Only for you. Only for you, my love. Only for you. Only for you. Only for you. Thinking of you, that's all I seem to do. When you're not here, I long to hold you near. Maybe this time together we must spend, holding you close, taking time to let you know. Tonight's the night we will share. Turn off the lights, come close to me. Tell me I'm all you ever need. Tell me it's not just a dream. And if it is, my heart believes that you are mine, and this is real. Loving you all through the night. Share my love. It will be alright. Together, kissing you. Loving you all through the night. Share my love. I DJ Kevin's true. Pull up that song, them like it, but
This is the sound of G-Mac, his rendition of Kissing You.
thinking of you, that's all I seem to do.
Let me give you a different version of it.
I long to hold you near.
This is the dub bounce.
Maybe this time together we must spend, holding you close, taking time to let you know. Tonight's the night we will share. Turn off the lights, come close to me. Tell me I'm all you ever need. Tell me it's not just a dream. And if it is, my heart believes that you are mine, and this is real. Music just it will be alright. Together, kissing you. Loving you all through the night. Share my love. It will be alright, yeah. What's better than a love that's made for two? I cannot count the ways I feel for you, but you should know, and starting from today, from this point on, my love is here to stay. Lie close to me, hold on, let's make love all night long. Baby, I'm yours, take all of me. I'll never try to bring you down. My love will always be around. Yes, I'm convinced you're all I need.
And you all are all I need. As I bounce on out of here, the sound of G-Mac, the dub version of Kissing You. I want to say thank you to McNeil Trucking once again for sponsoring this segment of the broadcast. Thank you to the affiliates, One Harmony Radio, NIE Radio, Island Worldwide, PEMGTV.com, the Foundation Radio Network, ClintonLindsay.com, WGLRO, Oliwap Radio, Dustic Media Groups. Truly appreciate, love you guys. Zeno FM, much love.
Tonight's the night we will share.
As we bounce on out of here, I want to say thank you to the listeners. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing.
Tell me it's not just a dream.
We come back tomorrow night for the real talk right here on the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew, 10 p.m. Eastern. I was reminding you to look out for members of your community. Remember, your community is not just a development that you live in, but it spreads far and wide. Those that you pass on the bus, on the plane, the boat, or the train, whether you walk, ride, or drive, these are members of your community. Look out for one of them today, because you never know who's going to look out for you tomorrow. My name is DJ Kevin Stew, so I like to do it to you, for you, and with you every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, right here, kevinstew.com, 10 p.m. Eastern, on the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. Remember, coming up this weekend, celebrate 1 year transition of my little cousin Yanisha. But not only that, it's Rhythms of the Heart happening downtown Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, those of you who can't make it tomorrow, I catch you all on the weekend. Good morning, good afternoon, good day to you wherever you are in the world. From right here in South Florida, I bid you all a good night. Y'all take care, be good. If you can't be good at it. Greetings and salutations, one and all. You're invited to tune into the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. It airs on Mondays with Community and Finance, Tuesdays with Healthy Love, and Wednesdays with Real Talk from 10 p.m. to midnight Eastern Time. Come spend some time interacting in the stew pot where we keep things bubbling and wind down in musical therapy. The night shift with DJ Kevin Stew is on kevinstew.com, where you're encouraged to have acceptance through enlightenment.